that the police officer going by again? Because that would so be funny. Sitting here meditating. Pulls up next. You young lady, what you doing? Good morning. So I had to come down to the river this morning. I came down to the river to pray. All right. Oh, so fun. I needed that laugh. These full moons, guys, I don't know. I don't know about the rest of you, but a few days after the full moons of this year, I've just kind of, it's been like a, and then you rise up higher. That's been my experience. Yep. I'm just watching the sun coming up. It's getting brighter. It's gonna come through the clouds. It's got the sunbeams here. Let me show you real quick. Isn't it glorious? Beautiful. I have to head into work, and then after work I'm gonna go somewhere fun, and I'll show you that when I get out. I just got out of work. The weather is glorious, so I'm gonna head over to one of my favorite places in Orlando. I don't know if you'll be able to hear me, but the wind's kind of breezy out here. I'm at my favorite park, Orlando Wetlands. I love it here. Let me show you. The Orlando Wetlands Park is 1,220 acres of former pasture land that is home to thousands of beautiful birds and wildlife. It is an innovative filtration system that was constructed in 1987 to filter the steadily increasing outflow of reclaimed water due to the rising population of the Orlando area. The reclaimed water begins its month-long journey through the Wetlands Park at the southwestern edge of the property. The reclaimed water flows in a broad sheet through the various marshes and swamp and eventually arrives at two outfall structures. The flow leaves the Orlando Wetlands Park via a canal and into the St. Johns River. Every day the water is tested for phosphorus levels at the outflow. Though it is a man-made structure to filtered reclaimed water, it is a beautiful sanctuary for birds and wildlife. 230 species of birds have been documented here. It is home to turtles, alligators, river otters, white-tailed deer, and bobcats. The Wetlands Park is home to over 18 species of wildlife that are federally or state listed as threatened, endangered, or protected. It is an incredibly peaceful place. It is magical, and you would not know what its true purpose is when you come here. I have been here dozens of times now and did not know until I researched the history to share it with you. You are too fun to be giving me curbside service. I don't know what it is, but just watching the wind blowing flags and trees is so calming and peaceful. I just sit there and watch them blowing in the wind. And the sun was just hitting this one just right. So beautiful, so peaceful. I pulled up to this light and I thought, ooh, don't let any cars go by. The sun is hitting the sign. I've been waiting for the sun to be hitting the sign just right. And I said, please don't let any cars go by. And no cars went by. All the lights turned red. There was nobody in the crosswalk. the lights just turned red and stayed that way for like 30 seconds. Nothing happened, so I could get my perfect video shot. I was like, yes, thank you, God. So today I'm doing laundry, and I was in there and I wanted to make sure the soap, you know, the laundry soap that I use is working. So I'm standing there and I'm staring at the washing machine, you know, like my clothes, to see if I could see any soap, you know, like in there. And I turned to go after I realized, you know, it's working. And this guy was watching me and he was cracking up because he thought I was like, I don't know, mesmerized by the washing machine. I was dying laughing, and he's still laughing. And I looked at him and we both cracked up again. It was hilarious. I love those moments. When you can be the humor in someone's day, it's so great. And I love laughing at myself, so I cracked up with him. It was funny. Oh, you know I'm cutting so much out of this conversation. I laid down and now vultures are circling. They must smell bad. Just kind of rambling this morning, but it went everywhere. I have no idea how I'm gonna clean that up. You know you're a true Floridian when it's 70 degrees and you have to put a hoodie on. Actually, when it's 75 degrees. And man, I don't know what it is about the full moons of 2020, but buckle up, level up. So peaceful. Oh, you know what? Oh, the keys are already in the ignition. Let's put this window up. Here comes the sun. Washed out. Cut, take two. She left the suds in the bucket and the clothes hanging out on the line.